Hey guys, welcome back to Board Watch. I'm Brian.
And I'm Joey.
Valar Unabis. All men must watch. All right.
Episode 2, Season 6. We're getting into it.
Yes.
Almost there.
Yes, indeed. So again, just as a reminder, we are going to be watching. We're going to be pulling out some fun videos in just a little bit. So keep your eyes out on that.
Yeah, some fun ones.
And then this video should be released on Thursday. So tomorrow, Friday, I'll be doing another test live stream. The second test live stream went a lot better. It was a lot less choppy. I just wanted to just nail some things down, just so that when we do watch season episodes 9 and 10 with the live streams, that there's nothing that goes wrong with it. Because like I said, I don't want another red wedding.
Plus, I'll know you guys are there this time.
Yes, exactly. Joey will actually know this time.
Yeah.
So without further ado, let's get into episode 2.
Give him another go, Ned.
Oh, Ned.
It's my father. My Uncle Benjamin.
Keep your shield up, or I'll ring your head like a bell.
Oh, that's his sister.
Stop showing off! Liana!
My Aunt Leanna. I've seen her statue in the crypt. My father never talked about her.
Wow, you look so much older.
It's charged.
And lowers it when he's going to daughter a lady. Hold your talks.
Come along now. It's no place for you.
Oh, Nan, look at the size of him. If he ever learned to fight, he'd be unstoppable.
Well, he's never going to learn to fight because he's a stable boy.
Shit, they're just time traveling in there. That's crazy. What the fuck?
Children of the Forest.
Oh, yeah.
You finally show me something I care about. Willis. I saw you as a boy. You could talk. What happened?
Hodor. Nobody needs to die tonight. I've never been much of a fighter. Apologies for what you're about to see.
Grab the long claw.
Yeah, he did grab Longclaw. It's pretty badass. He said, apologies for what you're about to see. I love Davos. Is it the giant? It's Tintin. Yeah! 1-1, whatever his name is. Oh my god! 1-1 is both badass. Yeah! Fuck you, Alistair.
You fucking traitor.
The only traitors here are the ones who shove their knives into their Lord Commander's heart.
I'll have my men get the wood for a fire. Bodies to burn.
He's still holding Longclaw.
She sees it, and I swear to the gods, she licks her lips. Well, you all know me. You know I wouldn't lie about this.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
He would like you to remain in the Red Keep, Your Grace, for your own protection.
You're barring me from attending my own daughter's funeral.
Forgive me, Your Grace, by the King's command, I cannot let you pass.
I would like to speak to my son.
He has left the Red Keep, Your Grace.
Are you angry with her?
Of course not.
Then why didn't you let her come? She has every right to be here.
He told me she wouldn't be allowed in the Sept. If she had tried...
I'm not putting your mother in a cell ever again. Not while I'm here. What atonement do I deserve?
You would spill blood in this holy place.
Well, the gods won't mind. They spill more blood than the rest of us combined.
Go on then. I deserve it. We all do. We are weak, vain creatures. We live only by the Mother's mercy.
How you just gonna get rolled up on like that, Jamie?
Every one of us is poor and powerless. And yet together, we can overthrow an empire.
Bro, they need to get that shit shut down tonight. Oh my god, if they don't go in there and just fuck shit up.
Dragons do not do well in captivity.
How do you know this?
That's what I do. I drink and I know things.
I drink and I know things.
The dragons Aegon used to conquer Westeros ranged over hundreds of miles. Then Daenerys' ancestors started chaining them up in pens. A few generations later, the lost dragons were no larger than cats. They must be unchained or they'll waste away. Dragons are intelligent. More intelligent than men, according to some maesters. They have affection for their friends and fury for their enemies. I am their friend.
Do they know that?
They will. It's time they have their supper.
Oh, Tyrion's for fucking sure riding a dragon. Oh, let's go. He's not even going with me Sunday? Wow, he's ballsy.
When I was a child, and Uncle asked what gift I wanted for my name day, I begged him for one of you. It wouldn't even have to be a big dragon, I told him. It could be little, like me. Next time I have an idea like that, punch me in the face.
Punch me in the face.
What's your name?
No one.
I don't believe that.
Ooh, got her.
You don't believe that.
Ooh.
Who are you?
No one.
If a girl says her name, the man will let her sleep under a roof tonight.
A girl has no name.
If a girl says her name, a man will feed her tonight.
A girl has no name.
If a girl says her name, a man will give her eyes back.
A girl has no name.
Come.
My lords, Lady Walder has given birth. A boy.
You'll always be my firstborn.
Thank you for saying that. It means a great deal to me.
Oh, he just killed. Who killed who? Holy shit, he just killed his father.
That's one of your bottom three down.
Yeah.
Stabbed him pretty much exactly where he stabbed Rob.
Yeah, good for him. If I was that guy behind him, I'd kill him and take over the entire Warden of the North as the Karstarks. They don't have any beef with anybody. That guy's not a power player.
Where is Lord Bolton?
I am Lord Bolton. I prefer being an only child.
just have to make it to Castle Black. Once we're with John, Ramsay won't be able to touch us.
John will have me killed the moment I step through the gate.
I won't let him. I'll tell him the truth about Bran and Rickon.
And the truth about the farm boys I killed in their place. And the truth about Sir Roderick, who I beheaded. And the truth about Rob, who I betrayed.
When you take the Black, all your crimes are forgiven.
I don't want to be forgiven. I can never make amends to your family for the things I've done. May I take one of the horses?
Where will you go?
Home.
What is dead may never die. Has the custom changed since I've been gone? Aren't you supposed to repeat the words?
You can mock our god without my help.
I don't mock the drowned god. I am the drowned god. The first storm and the last. And you're in my way.
Shit, I thought he killed the other guy.
Can it be done?
There are some with this power.
How?
Dorsamir!
Have you seen it done?
Dorsamir!
Everything I believed. The great victory I saw in the flames. All of it was a lie. You were right all along. The Lord never spoke to me.
I'm not asking the Lord Alike for help. I'm asking the one who showed me that miracles exist.
I never had this gift.
Have you ever tried?
Yes. Try it.
Hensindroro onius. En gir persis. En morgot gleison. Hensindroro onius. En gir persis. En morgot gleison. Hensindroro onius. En gir persis. En morgot gleison.
Wow, that's fucking bullshit.
Just giving you that little bit of hope.
Fuck them. Yeah, he's back. Yeah, he's back. Yeah, he's back. Oh. Yeah. Yes.
So everybody was asking me during episode 10 to not say anything about Melisandre.
Yeah. No, I didn't see that coming.
They're just well, like I said, episode 10 was like where a lot of people in season, where book readers and show watchers were combining and making theories together, and like everyone's like, Melisandre just got to the wall. Melisandre just got to the wall, but I didn't want to lead you in that direction. I wanted to see if you were going to kind of figure it out yourself.
I mean, I knew that she might have had the power. They haven't done it before, so it's just like I was just like.
Okay, so the thing is, you know about it with Thoros of Myr.
Well, I know the power is available.
And there was also another time where Thoros brought someone other than Beric Dondarrion back, and this is just a book thing. Catelyn Stark came back to life, but because of the way her throat was slit, she can't talk anymore. And she became just absolutely mad and started killing anyone involved with the Red Wedding. And so they called her Lady Stoneheart. Remember a while back when I was telling you about LSH? When I was like, oh, book readers will know what I'm talking about, LSH. And they're like, don't tell him yet. Don't tell him until John resurrects.
Oh, okay.
Because it just
Wow.
reinforces more about... So, yeah, in the books,
She
like,
killed
Lady
everyone.
Stoneheart is just going mad.
Oh, shit.
Like,
That's
killing-
crazy they didn't do that in the show.
Yeah. And this is well enough after the Red Wedding that I could tell you this now. That, you know, obviously if they were going to do it, they would have done it by now.
Oh, yeah. Man, that's fucking insane, though.
So.
Maybe not, though. There's a chance that maybe, like, in Season 7, that they have Thor Samir run across her and something and then bring her back just because, like, Sansa wants him to or something. Who knows?
But, yeah, so...
So, John's back.
Roose
John
died.
is back.
This episode,
And Roose
died. John's back. Balon died.
Balon died, and it seems like a pretty good fucking person for the
Walda
not
and
good,
her baby
but-
died.
Yeah, that is kind of sad. And now Ramsay's in charge of that. But that's good because Ramsay hopefully will fight that new drowned king.
Okay.
I'm hoping.
So, John's back.
I want to keep watching that.
I know.
That sucks.
I know.
I want to know what it means.
What does it mean?
Because I mean, technically, the mountain got brought back from death in a different way, and not fully death necessarily,
Right.
but either way, he got changed. Khal Drogo got changed and then died, so maybe he's different, but I don't know. Thor Samir brought back Beric Dondarrion many times, and Beric Dondarrion said he took a piece from him every time, but he was still like workable.
So the user Daenerys Targaryen asks the $1 million question: do you forgive the Red Woman now?
I don't know about all that, but she's working her way back. That's rough. She burned a little girl for no reason. That's fucked up. No. But thank you for bringing my friend John back. So sad, man. Yeah, that was such a long vacation for no reason. He came back. I would only had to wait 2 days normally if for that.
Yeah, so
Damn,
actually,
such a
Sunday
long
Night was
guy.
basically bringing that up. In a matter of 4 episodes, the Red Woman burned alive one of the most innocent characters in the show, Princess Shireen, and resurrected Jon Snow. Does resurrection of Jon Snow clean her slate for her previous crimes? Okay. But she's working.
She's working her way. We'll see how much more she can do good.
This is an interesting one. An Archangel asks, do you think Shireen's sacrifice made the resurrection of Jon Snow possible in the first place?
Oh, maybe actually, because she wasn't used on anything else, and it did give her a little bit more power.
The snow did subside.
Oh, no, remember she said it subsided, but it subsided because of that guy's Ramsay's fires. Remember, Ramsay's fires the night before made the snow subside. Is what she said.
No. What?
Burnt Ramsay's fires when he lit the camp on fire. She said his fires melted the snow away. Actually, the Lord's fires.
The Lord's fires. Yeah, no. Like the very first thing you saw in the episode is that the icicles were starting to melt. Like right after Shireen died,
true, yeah.
Like she's like, yes, the Lord has come through.
Melt through.
Yeah, and that even gave Stannis a sign, being like, well, you know, the sacrifices did work. We need.
Yeah, maybe it gave her a little bit more power.
So. But,
or somebody else did it. It wasn't even her.
Yeah. So. Lots of questions. Oh, Roger Smith. How do you think Alistair Thorne and the other mutineers will react to Jon Snow's resurrection?
Jon better go put a fucking knife through a Thorne's throat. You stab him in the throat. The first thing you do, you go out, you just take him back. Matter of fact, no, you behead him in front of everyone. In front of everyone. The fuck?
He who passes the judgment.
And he should be merciful on Ollie.
Okay.
And he should teach him why. And people and still groom him to be commander of the Lord's Watch.
Because there was like 6 people that stabbed him.
Yeah, no, all the other 5.
The other 5. So everyone except Ollie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though Ollie was the final blow.
So yeah, you were talking about Beric Dondarrion being a little bit less. So will Jon Snow be a little bit less?
I'm sure there'll be some type of catch to it. There'll be a caveat to this. I'm just hoping it's nothing too big.
Oh, that was by Ishii97, by the way. Mr. Biggles, hello again.
Hey, Mr. Biggles.
In what way do you think Jon's death will affect him? Maybe not just like being a bit less, but just in general, like psychologically, or.
I think he'll be different, but I think he'll appreciate. I think he'll be more fearless, if anything.
Okay.
And I don't know what his religious belief will be. I'm not sure.
Okay. A Aurelia Diaz, do you think Ghost could sense John coming back to life?
Yeah. That's why it woke.
Aurelia Diaz, why do you think the Lord of Light chose to revive John?
I don't know if it was Lord of Light.
You think it was Melisandre?
I think it was Melisandre's magic, possibly. Or Valyrian magic, possibly. But no, I don't think it was Lord of Light.
Mahad Ahmed wants to know, will John convert to Lord of Light now that he's been resurrected by a priestess?
I hope not. Or at least not the one where they kill little girls.
So this goes back to our discussion in episode 9. Eddie Cullen 21 wants to just point out that Dany actually does have former Marine slaves that Barristan was training. In the books, anyway.
Oh, okay.
They volunteered for her. They don't
So she
know
did
for
grow
sure
her
because they
army
didn't
in
have
the
exact number, but it was at least 5,000 men
from Marine
that the show just kind of left. But yeah, so like she actually was. You were talking about how she can't just win with like the Unsullied and the Second Sons,
but she was trained.
But she was actually training some of the.
Hopefully, she comes back and does that again.
But
and
yeah,
rallies
that was just because this episode that has the questions was episode 9, so he was just kind of calling back to that our discussion in that. Oh yeah, Applesauce Project was just pointing out the all of the stuff again, just in case I didn't see it in the previous one. But thank you again for that Applesauce Project. We will be using that. Maybe even get shirts or something.
Yeah, man, we owe you for that.
I'll be wearing one. He'll be wearing the other. All men must.
Valin or
Valar. It's right there.
Oh,
yeah.
I had to look at the Valar
Unebis.
Valar Ulysses. Valar Unebis. All men must watch.
Now, this isn't just a question for you, but this is a question for anyone in general from Charles Kelly. Was John laying there naked turning you on at any point?
Yes, I had a boner. I didn't want to tell Brian about it. It subsided at this point now, and then immediately re-erected when he came re-erected. It's like, I got up with him.
Oh, this is an interesting question. So Clarissa Thompson is asking about all the people that Theon betrayed. She betrayed Robb, like personally. She betrayed like Ned in that he raised Theon. So of all the people that he betrayed, like if Ned were around, if Robb were around to say something to Theon, do you,
Robb would kill him.
Would he feel that Theon had redeemed himself?
No,
and be
Robb would kill him.
Ned
wouldn't.
Ned would not. Robb would.
John wouldn't. John won't.
John
if he ever
won't.
runs across him. Nah, I can say won't because he's alive. But yeah, he. I don't think John would. Robb's fucking killing him.
Montana Donaldson wants to know how happy you are right now.
Oh, pretty fucking happy. 10 out of 10. I really, really thought that George R. was just that fucked up to like be like, listen, I know you guys may have thought that Melisandre could bring him back.
Well, that's the thing. I was like, because
wow,
like everybody was
up.
the showrunners knew that everyone was theorizing this. They're like, oh, the Red Woman. So it could have been just them fucking with everyone.
That's why I was like, wow, they are really dedicated to fucking me over. I was like, that's a personal dig. I was pretty pissed if they really just left that whole scene for no reason, just like the cleaning and everything, like. Yeah, that would have been my life would have been changed a little bit if you'd have really left that scene. But thank God John's back. There's still hope.
Montana Donaldson wants to know where you see John's story going from here.
I hope to take better command of the Night's Watch with Davos at his side.
Okay. So Sam's gone.
Davos is in,
there.
and hopefully Sam can come back eventually.
Okay. What happens with the wildlings?
They live there and like around those lands and like still help recruit and train when he needs them for the fight.
Yep.
And Alistair needs a fucking knife through his throat. Alistair needs to be sent to the fucking Boltons. Ramsay can hang out with him. Fuck Alistair Thorne.
Aaron Hansen wants to know what are some questions or mysteries that you're wondering about at this point.
Hodor.
Okay, so yeah, we'll talk about that. So we found out Hodor's real name.
Pretty much that entire
Willis.
Pretty much that entire section I want to know more about. That's still really intriguing.
So Bran asked, like, what happened? Well, I mean, Hodor just replied, Hodor.
I think he actually. But no, I mean, the way he said Hodor, I think he did remember. I just think he can't say Hodor. I don't think he's like. I don't think he doesn't understand what people are saying. I think he just there's some type of like something stopping him, but maybe an accident or something.
Okay.
I'm curious about that. I'm curious about Bran's powers, how much they're getting stronger. I'm curious about what the Three-Eyed Raven is training him up for, and like what he could even do. And then I'm curious about Arya, where her story goes. She'll probably switch faces here pretty soon, and then not be
She already
blind
did
anymore.
switch her face.
Yeah, that is true actually. But like really switch, like not just like put a face on and take it off, but like have faces and like be the faceless man. She might become one of the faceless men. Daenerys' power over her dragons is still pretty big for me right now. I'm curious about that. And also Tyrion actually does get to ride a fucking dragon. It'd be amazing. Alright, the Ramses is I'm curious to see what the fuck Littlefinger's been doing all quietly since we haven't seen him.
Any mysteries in King's Landing?
How the fuck Cersei and Jaime haven't killed the High Sparrow is a mystery to me. He's still alive. That's the biggest mystery out of them all. How in the fuck?
Well, Jaime was surrounded
at that moment.
Yeah.
But how do you not come back, find out about that, and not take the mountain and every single Kingsguard and go in there and fucking kill everyone? In what world? Like, I don't understand how they're even still talking about it. Like, I get they're mourning the death of her. What are they scared that people are gonna revolt? Like, they didn't give a fuck before when Joffrey was doing all kinds of crazy shit. And if anything, that's treason. Like, they took the queen. If anything, they could be like, we put them into power, not for that. The queen didn't do anything, you know?
Yeah.
They need to go in there and just dismantle them. And they don't have any bows. Go in there with archers and shields and just shoot every single person. They have archers. Am I the only one who's fucking thinking this? Really? Like, I don't understand. That's the biggest... Like, I have no idea why Cersei wouldn't just go back in immediately and just kill them all. No. It's Cersei.
It's
anyone else, she would have done that before they did anything like that, let alone after.
Yeah.
It's not like I could see if Tommen was captured too somehow. I could see them hesitating and being like, we need to figure this out. But they have no ties. Tommen has ties, but Tommen doesn't have any command really besides listening. And it would not be that hard to talk Tommen into charging in there and doing that, especially now that he's like hugging his mom, crying, saying, "Help me." His mom, all she needs to say is the word, and the Sparrow's dead.
Okay.
And all you need to do is really kill the High Sparrow. The rest of them will dismantle and be like, you know, you can kill them too, but they're not going to be like rallying behind. The Sparrow's the one that's leading them.
So, from Exeter Hypnosis, who, if you guys don't remember, was the one that saved the audio files in season 4.
Nice. Thank you, man.
Season 4, episodes 3 and 4. I definitely wanted to get this question is, does Joey think that the show has changed him in some way that he sees the world in his real life and the way that he responds to other shows?
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, I haven't watched any other shows, so that part of it I probably will eventually, but honestly, like, I'm a photographer as well, so all I do is photography, work at Buffalo Wild Wings, and then come here. Like, I really don't watch any other shows. I play, like, Madden occasionally, but I'm not on television. I'll just, for the fact that I don't want any spoilers, right? Because of how much I value the show.
Especially now that it's, like, 3 weeks until the new show.
I'm, like, panicking every time the fucking television's on. Plus, we work at Buffalo Wild Wings on the side, so, like, it's hella televisions. At any moment, any of them could pop up and be like, fuck me. But... So far that also, but yeah, I mean, I view the world incredibly different. I just joke around in our lives of like how I try to like Game of Thrones it out a little bit, and like, you know, motivations are a huge thing that I take in consideration now. Trust with people a little bit differently too, and like how people work and how the world works differently. Like I said, like, you know, because I've had to take this, it's almost like a course. Because of how much we've done this, how quickly, 4 episodes a week.
Instructor Brian.
Yeah, seriously, and like you guys check me on like the things that I have wrong, so I've pretty much had a hand in walking through a class of Game of Thrones for the last 3 months now, and you know, I really feel like I've grown up a ton since. Obviously, I was a summer child. Oh my God, was I a summer child?
Now you know why people were calling you a summer child.
I would have made
Ned Stark, Rob, Alyssa, to a lesser extent, John.
I never thought the show would ever take it like that, or I would care that much, or like I was still like barely thinking like who would be the best king. Like,
yeah,
I'm not. So yeah, to answer your question in a long answer, yes, it is grown really. You know, it made me grow a lot in the last couple months and understand the world a little bit better. George R. is maybe God? I don't know. He has a very good grasp on the world and can, oh my God,
eloquently. Really good characters that you actually care
about. God. But like even, because it's not just character
And
development.
even the
That's
bad
just
guys,
such
even the bad guys, like
that's
you can
what I'm
just,
saying. He does his character development for everyone, and then not only that, the situations in which that they're actually surrounded upon are fleshed out to the point where he had to understand all of that. And also, like, I know with writing, you kind of just happen to come across like certain because you put yourself in that position. But for him to just the whole like, it's like a huge, beautiful masterpiece that you keep just glimpsing at little pieces, and then it pulls it away, and you just look at it like, wow, there's this beautiful artwork. And so, I mean, he is an artist in all senses of the word, because for him to write all of this is just insane to me. I mean, just and not even to take into account the dialogue and take into account the character development and take into account the scenery in which that he paints around, I'm sure with his words. I mean, they do a good job in the show, but I know for you guys like the books as much as you must have visually felt something when you're reading the books. And so, you know, George R. is Picasso of writing, I swear.
So before the 6th season came up, that billboard was all around town. It was all around Hollywood.
So you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, oh, Jon Snow's back.
Wow, that's fucked up. That's huge for him to come back. That you guys got.
I mean, yeah, it's got kind of like blood on the thing. And
yeah,
shit,
but you know if he
it wasn't
dead
him
season.
like staring up like at the. But yeah, it's just like
that's fucked up. Why would they do that to you guys? I don't know. That's why I'm also happy that I'm going into season 7 without any spoilers too so far, which means only one season would I possibly have any spoilers.
Yeah.
The last season.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, last season.
The trailer for season 7 isn't too spoilery as far as I'm concerned. Like, I've seen both trailers for it, and I don't feel like there's too much that...
But this is my point, I've never seen a trailer for any of the seasons, so it's really just, I'm going into it like with, so hopefully I can keep that. I don't even know if I'll watch season 8 trailers. I might even just try to like...
Season 7 or 8?
Well, 7 I can watch. Well, no, I'm not going to watch the trailers until... Yeah, I'm not going to watch the trailers at all. Okay. Do they have trailers each week?
Yeah, for the next episode there is, yeah. But what about like pre-season trailer? Like this trailer that Jessica and I watched?
No, I don't think I'm going to watch that for season 8.
Cool.
I really like having no spoilers at all.
Alright,
it really it lets you
so
just
that answers some of your guys' questions. Joey will not be watching the trailer.
The trailers.
But that's completely understandable.
Yeah.
And I can understand where it's just like, well, I saw this one scene, so this person can't die yet because
I put shit together too quick, not to like brag, but I'm just saying like my mind, I'm already going down that path if I watch anything, and so like I just don't want to try to figure anything else out, especially because like it's one thing if I needed like a refresher and like ooh that part, but like I've watched this like 4 episodes every single week, like I'm in this show, so any little detail would give me like a whole line of events that I could probably figure out and already expect by the time that it got to whatever scene that they were showing. But I mean, if it happens, it happens. I just don't want to force it on myself. If I was already watching them, I probably would continue though.
All right, so Stark of Winterfell. Conspirators are in custody.
Yeah, well, hopefully not for long.
So
Jon needs to get those. He needs to kill them. He made that mistake once, and he needs to not make it again. He needs to kill Alistair Thorne. He shouldn't have killed Alistair Thorne before, but he needs to send him to a different place.
Like where he was going to send Janis Slint.
Yeah.
Before Janis Slint's like, no, I'm not going to go.
Yeah, and they killed him.
Yeah.
That was so good.
All right, so if you could somehow choose, would you want Theon to be happy or unhappy?
Happy now.
Okay.
Happy and helping.
Why did Theon decide to go home?
Because maybe he felt like that was the only place that he could do any good.
Not be surrounded by the shame of his betrayals and shit.
And he knew he was never going to help her enough to where she could forgive him or anything like that. So I guess that's the best place for him.
So how do you see the Iron Islands playing out now?
Well, it depends on this guy, this brother
his
of
brother.
Euron.
They haven't said the name, but it's Euron Greyjoy.
Euron Greyjoy, yeah. We'll see how Euron does. He seems strong and he seems confident. So he's doing better than the other Iron Island leader. So we'll see. Maybe he'll listen to Yara. Hopefully he listens to Yara and Yara doesn't try to fight him about it.
Okay. Because, Yara was being like, hey, we're losing shit. And
yeah. I mean, she was already agreeing that her brother was doing a bad job. I just don't think she wanted him dead.
Right.
Obviously.
Okay. So you think Euron will be a stronger leader for the Iron
Yeah,
Islands?
I don't know if he'll be good for Theon or for Yara, but he'll be a better Iron Island leader.
And he didn't quite pay the iron price. He just threw him over the ledge.
I guess that's technically the Iron Price, but yeah, he didn't do any steel. No.
The Iron Islands price, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
He threw him onto
He let the Drowned God.
He threw him onto
he
the
said,
Iron
I
Islands.
am the Drowned God.
I
That's
am the
cool.
Drowned God. So, yeah. All right.
Imagine he has a Naga with him somehow in the bay. He brought it back with him.
Oh, Stark of Winterfell. Who is the three-eyed raven and what does he want?
I don't know. Maybe the original Warg? Or Wog, whatever they're called. Warg. Maybe one of the first men. I don't know. I can't tell yet. But he's showing Bran the past. Maybe in order to help the future. I don't know.
And then Stark of Winterfell. Only death can pay for life. Which of your current top 3 would you kill to resurrect another? Obviously, I'm assuming it would be Rob or Talissa.
Oh yeah, guys, that's always going to be what
it's going to be Rob.
I'm just so you can keep asking him next season.
But yeah,
last season.
But John's back in your top 3. Is he back in your top 3?
Of course. What the fuck else would he be? What are you talking about?
Are you scared to have him in your top 3?
That's why I was like, of course. I had to like question myself. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Fuck you, George R. I'm bad enough to say he is in my top 3. I'm not scared of you anymore.
Tyrion, Arya, Jon.
Tyrion, Arya, Jon. No, actually, Tyrion, Davos, and Jon. I really like Davos right now. Tyrion, Davos, and Jon. Arya's dropped a little.
So you remember he said, "I've never been much of a fighter. Apologies for what you're about to see." One of the very first comments that was ever posted in the first episode that we post, that like in our when we first started this channel, was a person who had their name as Davos Seaworth, and it's. I've never been much of a subscriber. Apologies for what you're
Good for you. Good job. That's a good one.
So, like I said, season 6 references that wouldn't mean anything to you.
That's funny.
But, yeah.
At the time. But,
yes. Now you can start appreciating.
Oh, I'm going to go back and read through all your guys' comments once I'm at season 7. Just so I can... I'm sure there's all kinds of... Keep quipping it up. I like funny quips. I'm all for jokes.
I haven't seen Movie Lover Fan 18 in a while. Alright.
Oh, that sucks.
So, Sabine Akvi. So now we know that Bran can see the past, and there is a large history of Game of Thrones, which we've only heard about in the show but didn't see. So which story or character do you want to see the most?
Aegon.
You want Bran to see Aegon the Conqueror?
Yeah.
Okay.
That whole situation. Yeah. And then maybe the rebellion.
Robert's Rebellion. Okay.
I like this though, because if they do excuse me, if they do any spin-offs or anything, I like the fact that there's now time travel involved with it too. Well, at least visually
visual time travel.
Yeah,
right.
so
because like he thought that someone was talking directly to him, but they were talking like through him to
Hodor,
to Willis.
So yeah, but probably Aegon's conquest, or maybe even the fight between the First Men and the Andals.
Okay. Well, some people are also asking if there's any spin-offs that you'd want to see, but like specifically, like what would you want Bran to see?
I'm trying to think, it would be maybe how the wall was built.
Okay. Because he is named after Bran the Builder.
Yeah. So maybe what Bran did is that Bran did.
Okay. So why do you think he would need to know that information?
Just so he could better fight the White Walkers and like understand. Okay. Yeah, I would say for him, because like all the other stuff is just like cool for me to want to watch. But I guess if I'm thinking as Bran, I would say if I would go back in history and see what happened with the White Walkers and like the last time they fought and last time they came and what happened with all that.
Just get some actual hands-on experience.
Because there's people who said, there was that one girl who said that she was a part of the last one. Do you remember that one lady who was telling them the story back when he was like still waking up from his coma?
Old Nan.
Old Nan was her name? Yeah.
And you saw a younger Old Nan.
What, there?
Yeah, she was the one that took Willis by the ear.
Oh, that was
Old Nan.
Oh, that was Old Nan. Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, so her. But
young Old Nan.
But yeah, young Old Nan. But probably the White Walkers.
Okay. So Belongsless wants to know, as far as Bran's vision is concerned, why was he specifically there? What is he learning? Like just by because he's like, of all the things you've shown me, this is the only time I've ever been happy. Why do you show me this and then just to take me back? So why is Bran being shown Ned Stark, Willis, and all that shit.
Maybe something happened with all that, and that's why Hodor's Hodor now. Or
Okay.
like maybe, yeah, maybe there was something that went on with all that when they were young. Still.
But why would Hodor be important? Like, why would knowing what happened to Hodor be important to Bran?
Understanding people, possibly.
Okay.
Or maybe something. Whoever did that to Hodor, so maybe he could like help Hodor somehow. Maybe.
Okay. Now that Roose Bolton, this is still belongs Los. Now that Roose Bolton was poisoned by our enemies, Ramsay wanted to kill Jon at Castle Black. Will Jon die again?
No. Oh my fucking god! If they
bring him back just to take him away,
to take him away from Ramsay. Oh, they really want to build up hatred for Ramsay.
Because they were mentioning that as long as they're just like, oh, he's just a bastard. It's like, as long as there's a Stark that can possibly walk through those doors, you don't have a claim to the north.
And if Jon
so Ramsay was all gung ho about like, we need to kill Jon.
Maybe he'll reunite with Sansa and then he'll leave and just go try to fight the Roose Bolton who raped his sister
with
like the wildlings and like with.
Do you think the wildlings would fight for Jon?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they go kill Ramsay and take back Winterfell. Okay. And then maybe he'd go back to the Watch.
So maybe Melisandre's vision of
Israel
of a battle in the snow.
And then she'll still walk the battle notes.
Okay.
Maybe she just was wrong. Oh, maybe Stannis will still be there. Maybe Stannis isn't dead fully. And maybe somehow Stannis will still. Maybe all of her visions will come through still.
Roose Bolton did say that like they were walking through it. It was like whoever killed
because Bran hasn't said anything about the fact that she killed him yet, so she may have not actually killed him.
Okay.
He may have just went somewhere else. Maybe he's like a shadow of his former self because of everything that happened, and because he like feel like he failed everyone. And maybe he's like drinking somewhere, and then Davos will run across him or something.
Roger Smith, assuming Theon makes it back to Pike, how do you think Yara will react?
Happy.
Because she tried to save him, and like he just went back in a cell,
yeah,
and now he just comes back by himself.
That's not his fault. Though.
Okay.
I don't think she'll blame him. If anything, I think she'll try to rally with him to try to take control back again, because he's technically the rightful heir to the Iron Islands.
Funny Stierste. Random question. If the producers of the show could offer you any role for season 8, what kind of character would you like to play? Because obviously you couldn't do season 7.
The boyfriend of one of the Sand Snake Girls. For season 8?
Yeah, well, because season 7's already been filmed.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't seen it yet, but, like, it's been filmed, so it would have to be season 8. We're in LA. Well,
another one of Ned's bastards.
Okay.
That no one knew about. That would be cool. If I was a Stark living in, like, Dorne or living in, like...
So Ned cheated on Catelyn twice?
Yeah.
Just to make you?
Or maybe I was John's twin.
Okay.
And that just split up at birth. And like it was the same girl, whoever. Yeah. And I'm John's twin brother. Well, I guess fraternal twin.
Would you really want to be related to Ned Stark?
Yeah. No, that's a dangerous...
/ related to Sean Bean.
That's a very dangerous... That or I'm a badass Martell. Or Tyrell that no one knows about from Highgarden that's like coming into power slowly, because that happens out of nowhere, like just like with that guy
you're on Greyjoy
out of nowhere. So
brother, bam, now I'm in power.
Yeah, so maybe
Kevin Lannister takes Tywin's place, kind of
Marjorie's cousin or something.
Yeah. So yeah, basically a lot of people are asking. Let's head over to Tyrion and unchaining the dragons. Like everybody's asking about like the courage that he showed for that, and then but except afterwards he was just like, "You have just punched me in the face if I ever try doing that again."
Tyrion, I drink and I know things.
Yes, that's a lot of people's favorite line from Tyrion is, "I drink and it's what I do.
It's what I do.
I drink and I know things." But yeah, no, he was saying that dragons are very smart creatures, possibly even smarter than humans.
Yeah.
So, thoughts on that? Like, that's cementing more for you that you think Tyrion's going to be a dragon rider?
Yeah. Oh, he's for sure being a dragon. I have not a doubt in my mind. He's going to ride a fucking dragon. After all of that, especially that little speech, too, about how all he wanted was a dragon when he was growing up, which we heard about before when he was talking to...
Bronn.
It
might have been Bronn, yeah.
Bronn? Somebody he was talking about
like
back when he was younger.
along.
Something. It was back when he was in the Vale.
Yeah.
But anyways, we already talked about it slowly. That's why I originally even thought of him possibly, was because of that conversation.
Okay.
So then now him saying it again, and him being so fascinated about the dragons, and him seeing a dragon fly above him, he for fucking sure is going to ride a dragon. If he doesn't, that's one of my... Like, I would be very disappointed that they didn't go that direction with it.
Yeah. So,
and I think Missandei is the other one now that she after he was like asking if they ever heard her, and she's like, no, never. I think Missandei will be the other writer.
Okay. And then also from Montana Donaldson. So do you think, as far as, so some people wanted to point out that they, Brienne didn't just come out straight out and say that it was the Hound that saved Arya. She just said that she was with a man.
Yeah.
So why do you think she didn't tell Sansa that it was the Hound?
I don't know, actually. Because, like, it's not like Sansa didn't know the Hound was, like, okay.
And the Hound even tried to
save Sansa.
to get her out. Well, he did save her from the rapist.
Yeah.
And then he also was, just, like, during Battle of Blackwater being like, hey, I'm peacing out. You want to come with me?
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I don't know. I'm not sure then. I mean, he also could have then tried to sell her to one of her family members, and that's what he was thinking about gold, too. But either way, he was trying to save her. But I don't know. It's not like she has any, like, frustrations with him or anything like that.
Alright, so from Liz, not sure if you noticed, but the actor that played the Three-Eyed Raven is Max von Sydow, who people may remember from the 80s Flash Gordon movie as Ming the Merciless. He should be better known for his work in several of Ingmar Bergman's movies and many other movies like The Exorcist, Minority Report.
I know Flash Gordon only. I know I'm going to disrespect a lot of people, and probably people are going to hate. I'm not even going to say it, never mind. I was going to say Ted, but that probably pissed a lot of fans of the show off.
Liz wants to know your general thoughts on the music of the show as it's kind of been progressing, so... like...
The music throughout the show has been more solid. Like, they've been playing a lot more dramatic music throughout, but I haven't picked up on, like, the people's songs yet still.
Okay. Well, it's just like as production qualities get higher.
But like the sound quality throughout is amazing.
This season, like I said, cost over $100 million. It was over $10 million per episode. This is almost like
are they not paying the actors that much per episode? They have to not be,
right?
If that's their entire, because that's included in the cost now.
Yeah,
that's a lot of actors to pay too.
Yeah,
and to fly out to these places and stay, they must have a low contract budget compared to what most of them should be getting paid. Okay, I'll give them this though. By the end of this, they'll be getting paid bank for all the reruns and all the rewatches and all that, like through residuals. But like, I'm surprised. I guess they didn't have any two huge names in there besides Sean Bean and
he did
and Dario Naharis' character, but he's gone, and also Khal Drogo's character, but he's gone.
Charles Dance, Tywin.
Oh yeah, Charles Dance, but he's gone now too. But yeah,
but he's gone now too.
Yeah, Charles Dance, that's true.
They can only well Tyrion, yeah.
Oh yeah, and yeah, Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage is probably getting paid pretty good.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, with this show, is there really a lead character? Like,
and that's the point.
Yeah, who do you pay lead actor money to?
Yeah, that's true. I guess they do have to pay some of these people more than, like, Daenerys, like Tyrion, like these bigger character names, Jon even, probably.
But yeah, Kit Harington was giving a bunch of interviews in between season 5 and 6, and he's like, no, man, I'm dead. I'm not, like... They only had to film me like dead on a table for an episode. Like,
oh, he lied?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. John knows something. That's what should have been the hashtag for all those interviews. John knows something.
Like, so...
John, I know nothing.
There's been some spoilers saying that you've been on set. It's like, no, I haven't been on set. I'm dead. I'm dead. Like,
good.
I had the talk with George R. Like, the showrunners brought me in.
Does he have an accent when he's talking regularly?
Yeah, a little. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know where he's from, so I don't know if he had an accent. That's cool. I couldn't imagine him just being like full. He's like a full British accent.
What do you think the plan to kind of get Marine back under control will be? This is from Liz as well.
I don't know. It's hard because, like, I want to say, I mean, this first step was releasing the dragons, so at least the dragons are a little more stronger and can, like, they can fear the dragons a little bit better. But you need Daenerys back, and I think Tyrion will figure it out, though. I'm just not sure which way he wants to go with it.
From the Left Coast wanted to answer a question for you. So remember the person asking, like, what role would you want to be in season 8? From from the left coast said, he'll be in the background mumbling the same phrase over and over again. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's right, I forgot. Guys, when that happened, that took away my life. I couldn't even... Yeah. I would be a crazy person in that show at that point.
Like, it comes to the point where whenever there's like a big event upcoming, it's just like, how many oh my gods will we get this time?
You guys are all betting on it? I just couldn't believe it. I was so speechless. Oh, man.
Cool.
I want to have a dire wolf, though.
Did we really hit on King's Landing that much? Like, should Jamie have killed the High Sparrow in the Sept, or just not?
That was smart. That was smart of him not to kill him in the Sept. He didn't have any backup. He needs to go in there and kill him later, though.
Okay.
In their Sept and break it down. Or they should lock the doors while they're in there and put the entire thing on fire. And burn their entire place down with wildfire that they still have. I know I can't be the cruelest compared to them. Like, the fact that they're not thinking of these things is insane to me. I mean, it's Cersei's dumbass fault in the first place anyways, but still.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on Tommen at this point?
He's just a placeholder. I think of him same as Mace Tyrell. Yeah. He's just the person who can command the orders for the other people actually doing shit.
He's just a figurehead.
Yeah.
So Yara said that she would kill whoever, did that to her father. So, like,
she's not going to find out of it at first. I don't think she'll find out later, though, probably somehow.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be her to kill her father. That was surprising that it was just some under.
Going back to King's Landing, actually, Stark of Winterfell wants to know if you approve of Tommen stopping Cersei from going to Marcella's funeral.
Yeah, no, I guess, but I guess it kind of saved her from being around all that when he was there, when the Sparrow came in.
Yeah, because the Sparrow said, if you're in the Sept, we're going to just throw you back in jail,
So the Sparrow did show up with all those people, so I guess it did technically save her, but either way, like, he needed to see her before that. He can't just hide in shame.
Cool. And then, did we talk about Arya at all?
That her only option is to follow him.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
So the waif kicking the shit out of Arya.
Oh man, I need Jon to come back to fuck shit up.
Please,
Jon. Please, Jon. Please, Jon. And complain and explain better to.
And Davos will probably be like, "Sorry for taking Longclaw."
Yeah, right, here you go. Oh yeah. I was just holding it for you.
So yeah, we've had 6 deaths in 3 episodes. We had Trystane, Doran, and Areo Hota in episode 1.
I didn't really care about them though. That's why I'm like, they didn't really build those characters. If anything, I kind of wanted Doran to die and to have somebody else. I thought Trystane was gonna be the Darnish call, like the rallying call, like the good last person, but they killed him immediately.
Then we had Roose Bolton, Walda Frey, and her child, so I guess 4, and Balon Greyjoy this episode.
Yeah, they're killing off people quick.
Yeah.
But again, Balon I haven't seen in a while, so I really didn't care about him. Roose, I wanted dead anyways. I'm sad for the Frey girl, but I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, because Ramsay fucked up.
And
Ramsay.
if anything,
so is Ramsay in your bottom 3?
Oh yeah, Ramsay's probably
easy
like
death.
2.
She got mauled alive by dogs.
But compared to, like, she could have been tortured or like held ransom with the Freys and like just kept, like, who knows what Ramsay could have done. At least she just died. Is my point. Like, she's not still getting tortured. She's not still, I know it's fucked up death, but like. Still, compared to what I know I've seen with Ramsay.
Is Ramsay in your bottom 3 now?
Yeah, he's like probably 3rd.
Because Roose Bolton's not there anymore.
He's actually not.
Roose is dead.
I'm gonna be real.
Roose
actually, no, he's
Roose
3rd.
can't be in your bottom 3.
Yeah, Roose can't.
Roose is dead.
He's 3rd. Purely what he did to Sansa puts him 3rd. I would say Walder Frey is number 1. And Alistair Thorne's number 2.
What about the High Sparrow?
Nah, I don't really. I'm just so fucking surprised that he's so alive still.
Okay.
That he's still breathing is beyond me. I can't believe it. Like, if anything, like, good for him that he's had a power. But I don't have anything against him. Like, I mean, I don't have anything against him. It's fucked up that he threw Loras in there for being gay, or like for Marjorie for lying, or like all that's fucked up. So I don't like him as a character, but he's not like my bottom 3.
Okay.
He didn't do anything crazy that I've seen yet to where he dropped to my bottom 3.
So Ramsay has finally cracked the bottom 3.
Ramsay's 3.
Yeah. Like, everyone was just like, just wait, Joey, just wait. Because, like, you know, you do kind of fall in love with, like, the actor, because, like, he's got a certain charisma.
He does,
like,
but that's the point of the torture, is that, like, he's likable and he's got that, like, happy...
And he was also torturing a character that you didn't like.
And, he was torturing
And now he's
her.
starting to fuck with people that you do like.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
and so...
Sansa and...
Yeah. And I liked his sureness and confidence as a character at first, but he's losing it, and that's also making me like him less, is that he doesn't feel... Even though he killed his father, it still wasn't as sure as he was at first. He was very, very confident for the first 5 episodes that I saw him. So that was also a part of it. I like the confidence that his character came through with. Not even just the actor, but the actual character itself.
Yeah. Cool. So, 2 episodes in.
2 episodes in.
We only have 8 episodes.
Wish I could watch them, so I want to know what happened with John.
So we're only gonna meet up like 5 more times for like just straight up episodes, because we got 2 episodes, 2 episodes, 2 episodes. So that'll be 3 meetings.
That puts us
at episode 8. And then we're going to live stream 9
yeah.
on Tuesday before the show starts. And then we're going to live stream 10 the Thursday before the show starts.
Oh, we're not watching 2 live streams at a time? Oh, that'd be too long. Damn, fuck you, though. I mean, I have to wait another day before the last episode. Yeah, that's
Hey, you're going to have to get used to waiting a week.
Yeah. I've never... Well, I have had to do it.
Yeah, you almost waited a week this time.
Only twice have I came close to waiting a week.
Yeah, you waited 6 days.
And this is between each season, too.
Yeah, you waited 6
days
between season 5 and season 6.
Yeah, that was the most I've ever waited for the last 3 months of this entire show. Think about let that sit into you guys. Yeah, no, I've been blessed. I'm so spoiled.
Yeah, you said you would have quit the show if you had to wait after John's death.
Oh, yeah. I'm done. Nah, I couldn't have. This last
But what if
period,
people had told you about the Red Woman, being like, well, what if the Red Woman can bring him back?
I wouldn't have believed it. I swear to God, I would. Until that, it probably would have started watching, knowing myself and not in this context of this show. If I would have been by myself watching it, I would have stopped watching it until I heard that he was back, and then I would have started watching it again. Probably been all like, fuck, why did I ever lose faith? But as knowing everything that's happened to this fucking show, I was so done, man. I was just like... But, like, luckily Tyrion wasn't dead as well.
All right, so... this is my question to you. So, we've had some bad seasons 1, 3s, and 5s.
Yeah.
Seasons 2 and 4 you really liked, though.
Yeah. But I would say 1 wasn't a bad season.
No, but like as far as bad things happening.
Oh yeah.
As far as bad things happening.
Yeah.
Season 1, Ned Stark died.
no,
Season 3,
fucked up.
Red Wedding. Season 5.
Yeah, no, I know.
So, does this follow that mold, or does he, or do the showrunners? Because at this point we're past the books.
Yeah. So
do the showrunners break the formula? How do you see season?
I hope so. You're happy.
Well, no, but season 6 would be happy if they stayed on formula.
That's what I'm saying. Hopefully happy.
Oh, okay. So you wanted to.
Hopefully we get a good. That's what I'm saying. Because
Okay.
one was shitty, and then 2 was good. 3, well, events
like events wise, yes.
3 was shitty. 4 was good. 5 was shitty. 5 was really shitty. 6, 5 and 3 were the shittiest. I gotta say 1 was pretty bad too. But
yeah,
I don't know. They always fuck you over really hard, which means season 7.
I mean, like what deaths?
If it does stay, holy shit! To season 7, what's gonna happen? I have no idea.
What deaths did you really care about in season 2? Renly? I mean, Davos' son? Like...
Yeah, there really wasn't.
And in season 4, there was Ygritte and Oberyn. Oberyn sucked. That sucked.
That sucked, but I wasn't like...
Tyrion almost died. Like...
Oh my god.
Tyrion is like a cat. He's got like 9 lives.
Tyrion never dies.
He keeps on getting like...
And now I know that people can bring Tyrion back, possibly. Let's hopefully Tyrion can live forever throughout the entire show. But I don't want ever Tyrion.
Is there a red woman near him? Well, yeah.
Yeah, that one Asian chick, yeah. And fucking Thoros Amir if he ever wanted to. Maybe that Asian chick could save whatever his name is. Why can't I think of it?
Jorah?
Jorah, yeah.
Jorah's
thank you.
grayscale?
Yes. Hopefully. We'll see though.
Cool. So yeah, I think that's about it. Anything else you want to say?
Just that I cannot wait to see what the fuck John has to say now that he's back. Oh my god, I need him back in my life. John, come here. It was such a long week.
So yes, again, thank you very much for watching. Voila Ulysses.
Voila Ulysses.
All men must react.
Yeah.
So
keep watching, guys. Keep
watching
keep
and
subscribing and liking. See you
like
guys.
I said, there will be a live stream tomorrow.
Oh,
so
yeah.
check that out and see you next time.